Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to the session 3 of Reforming Education podcast. This is Shahid Sayyid and I have with me today Isa Shahid. Isa Shahid is a student of mine. He is a very, his family is a family friend. His father is my father's batchmate since they were in UT Lahore. His mother and my mother have the same name, and they were neighbors when they were a young couple. His eldest brother was my batchmate when I was in BMI, and we were like playmates as well when we were kids. But even his second brother, the second from the eldest, he also became our batchmate when he skipped a few classes, and even his younger sister used to Isa's older but otherwise younger sister, we used to go to the same academy. So now the youngest one is Isa, and he's currently studying O-level biology from me, and he also is highly opinionated and very intelligent, mashallah. So let's welcome Isa here, people. Isa Shahid. Yeah, this guy, this guy. Isa Shahid. Isa, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. As you can see, I've changed. I've changed my clothes since you were here this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't? Yeah, you haven't. You haven't. And you're saying you're not home. Are you home?
Yeah, I'm not home. I'm at my father's. So currently doing it on my phone with a charger, balancing on a couple of books.
On a couple of books. Yeah, that's what books are for, right, Isa? That's what books are for.
Yeah.
There's books serving their purpose. So Isa.
Yeah.
I missed out. I missed out on your Australian account or the Australian introduction. And as you can see, ladies and gents, as you can see, Isa has an Australian accent. As soon as we began, he began speaking Aussie. So yeah, I mean, Isa, how would you introduce yourself as an Aussie?
Really, I don't know because it's been ages, and I feel
you don't
like
know. You don't know.
It's been ages since I've properly spoken English. Like even in Pakistan, it's like in class and stuff, you really have to change your accent to avoid getting bullied. So it's transformed a major deal. Before, if you heard it before, you probably would be making fun of me as well.
Yeah. No, Aussie accent, even British accent. Each of them make fun of each other, right? I mean, the British make fun of the US, the American accent, and the Aussie accent. Aussies, I don't know. I've heard Americans make fun of British and Aussie accents, and Scottish, especially Scottish. I don't know if Aussies make fun of the American and British accents. Do they?
Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, we do bash on the Australian, New Zealand accent a lot.
Yeah, you guys bash New Zealanders, huh? New Zealanders. Did I say that right? New Zealanders.
Yeah, New Zealanders.
You guys bash. Yeah, you guys bash those who are below you, beneath you, huh? You don't bash the people who are above you. You don't bash Americans or the British, huh? They do bash each other. Yeah, I think there's a very funny video of Michael McIntyre making fun of the English words, American English words. I think that's it. Yeah, I guess he does something like he compares horse riding with horseback riding, and squash with racquetball and things like these. You can watch that video. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. The host isn't laughing all that much, but it's funny. I laughed. But the point is, Australians, huh? You think Australians don't really make fun of the American accents, huh?
Not that I'm aware of, or I've ever heard of.
Yeah, you've never heard of it. Okay. Do you know of Aussie Man? Aussie Man. Aussie
Yeah,
Man
Aussie Man
reviews.
reviews.
Yeah, Aussie Man reviews. How do you like him? Do you like his videos?
Yeah, he's funny.
He's
Classic
funny, huh?
Australian accent.
Classic, yeah. But don't your parents like stop you from watching his videos?
Yeah. I don't think my parents know that.
Yeah. They don't know, but they do after this video. Okay. You also launched your own YouTube once, like long ago, quite a
Yeah,
while.
very, very
It's
long
been
ago.
it's been quite some time. You
Yeah.
launched your own YouTube. Can you tell us about what you launched and what use did you make of it?
Oh God, I was like in grade 5, I think.
Mm.
You know, I recently got a PlayStation. Gaming is still a big part of my life. I love gaming from a young age.
Mm-hmm.
I inherited that from my brothers.
Uh-huh.
So I launched a YouTube channel where I would just record clips and just post them. And it didn't make much success. I just was doing it for fun. But later, as I grew older, I realized that those videos were like cringy, as you can say. So I ended up deleting them, obviously.
You find them cringy now? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At the time,
And
it seemed cool.
at the time, it seemed cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But didn't your parents like stop you at that point? Like, no, this is not good. That's you shouldn't be
My
on YouTube.
parents are quite simple words old, so they really are far away, distant from technology. Like my siblings stopped me. They're like, you can do it, but we won't recommend it. And I realized at the time, I was like, oh my God, you guys are so, oh my God. But then as you grow older, you actually realize that what they were saying is right.
So can you tell us now that like what did they say? What did your siblings say, and how does it make sense now? Why did they stop you? What were you doing that was wrong or that was not recommended? So what was it?
They didn't care about the content I'd post, more so that in later on when I would go to get jobs and stuff, and sometimes they would do a background check.
Isa. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can begin your answer again.
Yeah. So basically, they were like they didn't care about the content I posted, more so about the fact that if they were like this stuff would be related to me, and it would always be on the internet. So I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I was stupid. So they were like, if you want to do it, do it. But later on, if you go to get jobs and stuff, if you say something stupid, then it may reflect in your professional career and stuff. Yeah, that's what they said. At the time, I didn't understand it. And now as I've grown older, I'm like, what they were saying is correct. Thank God I didn't post anything stupid.
But I mean, do you now think that those videos would reflect on your professional resume, or when you go to work, they would like recognize you? You're that kid, huh? You're that kid who made those videos. And would that be wrong? I mean, would that be problematic for you in the workplace?
It would be problematic in a sense, but I get their point of view because when you're young, you're starting to get exposed to different things every day. So you're not smart enough to make a sensible call or a sensible decision at the time.
Yeah.
So they were just trying to guide me, essentially.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Now, but does it make sense to you now? Like, does it make sense to you that was wrong?
Yeah.
That was definitely wrong.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it was wrong, but I understand their point of view because I feel like posting on YouTube and stuff. is
Right, right.
it's good. But the fact is, it needs to be monitored by either your parents or someone older so that they know what you're posting. And if you post something wrong, they can sort of correct you, maybe. So I'm at the lack
Yeah,
of a word here.
right, right, right. Yeah, like guide you through it. You use that word. You use the word guide,
Yeah,
and they can prevent you, like stop you.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they should put a stop if they think is that's not it's not good, especially when you're a kid.
yeah,
I mean, when you're an adult, then that's a different case. When that's a different
yeah,
different scenario. But when you're a kid, then they should be able to stop you, right? That's one of the things.
yeah.
That brings me
That's one of the
to
parents
this.
are for.
Yeah, that's what the parents are for. Yeah, in the early years of your life, they should have a say in what you do and how you do it, how you do things, how you perform your
Yeah,
actions in your life.
yeah,
Okay, so that brings me to the schooling system, right? Now, I want you
yeah.
to quickly go through how many schools have you been exposed to, either directly or indirectly. Like how many schools do you know of that you can take the names of and can say that yeah, I've been there, or I've heard about it, or I've known about it, or I've studied there. How many schools have you been exposed to?
Possibly for personally, from my experience of studying, I've only been to two schools throughout my life, both in Pakistan and Australia. Um,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Isa?
yep. Can you hear me?
Yep, yep. Okay. Yeah. Question repeated. Answer. Please repeat the answer.
Um, I said that throughout Pakistan and Australia, I've only been exposed to two schools personally,
Um.
uh,
Okay. Yeah.
myself.
Now, again.
But
Your voice was stuck. Your voice was stuck. I'm sorry.
wait,
Yeah.
let me try and fix that. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Can hear you.
Yeah. So what I said was personally, I've only been experienced through two schools in Pakistan and Australia
Personally. Okay.
personally, but I know of like friends and family who go to different schools. So I don't know. In total, I can say like four or five. I can talk about from experiences I've heard and I've been directly exposed
In
to.
internet, not very good. Either mine or yours. One of our internet is
I'm gonna say it's
glitchy.
mine because I'm at a place where there's like 12 people connected to the internet.
Yikes. Do you think we can
Yeah,
do this another time? Do you think we should do this another time?
I could go on data if you like. Wait,
Wouldn't that like cost you a lot?
is it better now?
Yeah, well, let's give it a few seconds, settle down. Oh, your video improved.
Yeah, I switched to data.
Okay, are you sure that it will not cost you a lot? Because it sounds like it will cost you a lot.
I have 50 GB. Hope it's gonna come in handy sometime.
Whoa, 50 GBs. What do you use that for? Do you like stream? Do you stream? Glitchy. Isa glitchy. Still glitching? Is that me now? Uh-oh. Isa. Hmm. I can kind of hear you, but not hear you. I know like you're speaking, but the voice is coming in as like computer signals. Uh,
What about now? Is it better?
oh, yeah, it's much better. Are you
Yeah,
still on? Are you still on data?
yeah, I'm on data.
And what did you change? Did you change something?
On my phone, I have data saver on. I just turned it off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Data saver. Okay. All right. So now you're like going full blown. You're gonna,
Yeah.
you're
Burn
gonna
through
go
the
crazy
gate.
going to the gates. Going crazy with your data.
Yeah.
We're still like, we're still not into the discussion. You see, we're still not like really into the discussion. Still like setting this up. I'm looking at the live video. Is it working? Let me actually check if it's working.
Yeah, sure.
Content live changes, create content from the restriction made for no your channel. Checking. Okay. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, let's get into our discussion then. This discussion is for the title is reforming education, right? Reforming education. So the purpose that I called you, I invited you here for, was to enlighten us with the differences. Yeah, you were telling us about the different schools you've been to, or you've experienced, or through yourself, through your personal experience, or through someone else's experience.
Yeah. Personally, I've been exposed to 2 schools in Pakistan, Australia. In Pakistan, through friends and family, I can say I know from their experiences 4 to 5 schools and how they operate their stories from a student's perspective.
Can you take the names of the schools you've been to?
In Australia, so initially I studied from city school in Pakistan when I was young, from like prep, nursery, all that. When I was in class 2, I left Pakistan and I moved to Australia to study in a private called Australian-International Academy. It was like one of the top Islamic schools there. I studied there for around 5 years, and then I moved back around a year or 2 ago, and I enrolled in city school again.
So you came back, and you came back to city again.
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
And then through friends and family, I know about stories of Head Start, Supernova, Beacon House, Propel Fruits, and stuff like that.
And you've also been to Supernova?
I have been to Supernova. I've never studied from Supernova.
And where are you currently studying from?
CCI, City School.
Oh, you're currently in CCI. Okay. And your elder brothers, where did they study from?
BMI.
BMI. And your sister, also BMI?
Oh, she did her A-levels from LGS.
From LGS. Okay. So these are the different schools you've been exposed to, right?
Yeah.
And can I say that all of these schools were private schools, like private educational institutions?
Yeah.
So you have experience of private educational institutions, right?
Yeah.
So okay. So this is like something good. So now, where would you want to begin? I mean, or would you like me to begin? Would you like me to ask some questions, or would you like to? Do you have some thoughts? Have you thought about what to say about private institutions and how they teach, how they, how they've affected you over time since you were a kid? What is your experience of these schools?
I think it's better if you just ask questions because I really haven't given it much thought. But I
Good.
assume when you ask questions, things will start to come to my mind.
Of course, yeah, and that's the best way. That's why right. So yeah, ladies and gents, that's why Isa is one of the brightest kids I've ever taught. And the reason is like he does not believe in rote memorization, right? He does it if it's required, he does it, but he also is very confident when it comes to thinking on the spot thinking, and whatever problem presents itself, he jumps to the problem and he tries to like tackle it right at that moment. Not only that, he also is he's very upfront with things that he does not know. He just says, "Okay, I don't know." Isa, is that an easy thing to say? I don't know. Is that an easy thing to say?
For me, yes, because with me, it's that if I don't understand something, I have the confidence to say I don't know. Because the fact is that I just need to learn what I need to learn. Because if I don't learn it, if I say yes, I understand it, it's like
Mm,
I'm just trying to get rid of it. But if you actually
mm,
want to understand something, you have to have the confidence to say I don't know, or could you
mm.
kindly repeat that and stuff like that. Which I think
No, what
I've
if?
seen that a lot of people lack.
Mm, right. No, what if someone's asking you? What if someone's asking you, kinda know? You kinda know, but you're not confident. Is it easy to say I don't know, especially if it's someone you want to impress, or if it's someone that you wanna get a hand above, uh, you want to impress? Then wouldn't you just come up with something and then give them some answer?
See, if you kind of know something, I'm guessing you have a grasp on, or you know somewhat about it. So I'll say what I know, um, and I do a lot of debating, which consists of a lot of BS. So I'm really good at
Mm.
saying, like, I'm really quick at thinking. So I
Yeah.
can sort of maneuver out of a conversation and still look like I impressed the person.
Mm, mm, mm. Right. Right. Uh, but as for people other than yourself, other people, do you find that they use the sentence "I don't
It
know"
depends
often?
upon person to person.
Yeah.
Do I use the sentence I don't know often?
Yeah. I know you do.
I
I know
would
you do.
say
In our Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
would
what
say
about
that
others?
I use it. Others, yeah, it depends upon person to person. Some people have a lot of confidence and they can just get up and say, I don't understand, explain it to me. And some people are like, oh no, the person will think I'm dumb if I say I don't understand this.
Mm,
So
mm,
it depends upon person to person, their upbringing. There's a lot of factors that kind of to allow you to have that confidence to say, I don't know. And it's a lot to do with your upbringing and how you're taught and how you interact with people and what type of people you interact with.
mm, mm. So, what do you think? What kind of people make you not say "I don't know"? The kind of people who do not say "I don't know." What kind of people do you think they interact with?
There, some people have mentality, and some people personally able to. They haven't been at home. They don't have the confidence, or at home they are either scared of their parents, or they're scared of saying something, or their parents have made it that you can't say this in front of this person, and they've sort of made them an introvert. And a lot of parents do that. I
So
feel
you're
like
saying that it's
education
okay.
is one thing, and like this was the thing. So me coming back to Pakistan was purely because of education, and choosing my school was such a big process. Like my parents looked at, I can easily say 50 schools in Islamabad.
Whoa! That's a big statement. That's a big statement.
They
Yeah.
talked to yeah, they talk to teachers, they talk to students, they talk to everyone literally to choose a school. And we had decided upon Supernova. Can I name names? Is it fine? Or
Yeah. You can name.
I don't know how you.
You can name. Yeah, you can name names unless you're criticizing. If you're criticizing, then you cannot name names. Like if you're saying something negative about.
Then.
Yeah, if you're saying something negative about a school, an institution, or a person, then you're not supposed to say names.
Okay, so my parents looked at a school whose students had really good grades. They would get A's, A stars, distinctions, world distinctions. They had the best teachers, and it seemed like the perfect school. It's like you go there, get A's, graduate, good team, you set for life. But when you look into it, it's a school running out of a house. My father does not believe in those schools. He's like,
why? What's the problem in
You're not getting a school experience. What my parents say is school is 30% education, and 70% what it provides, the facilities and stuff. It needs to have a big ground. It needs to have a football ground. It needs to have a good canteen. It needs to have a basketball court. It needs to take education and extracurricular side by side. And the thing was that school purely focused on education. And it was super strict as well. That the fact is their students were able to get those 5 A stars, but so my parents talked to a teacher and they said that a student from that school of 5 A stars, which is a big deal in A levels, it's not easy to get.
Yeah, of course. 5 A stars in A levels is a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. They went to give the interview to Khan University, and they could not utter a single word. So my parents are like, even if you can get 3 A's and not 5 A stars, but you can talk confidently, it'll take you a long way.
Yeah, and you're being very careful here. Isa, can you hear me? Kannst du hear mich? Kannst du hören? No?
Yep.
Okay. Right. So you're being very generous here. You're saying that taking 3 A's and then going on to speak confidently in front of a school, in front of a university, that's something good. But how about those people who don't get any A's and who still, have confidence? They have good confidence. They can speak clearly. They can make their point. They can debate. They can make their way out of an argument. They're good sports people. They're good sportsmen, and they're an all-round personality. Do you think grades matter more? Especially, yeah. Sure. Oof. I do not like this one because it is getting stuck again and again.
Sorry, actually, there was someone at the door.
No issues. No issues.
Grab.
Yeah. No issues. Hey, you're using those ear pods that we talked about this morning, right?
Like you were saying, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You were saying.
So, see, it depends. A lot of people believe so much that they're overconfident. There's one thing as being confident, and there's one thing as being overconfident. I can be like, I'm the best sportsman, I'm the best footballer, I'm better than Ronaldo, I can do it. But the fact is, when you go and see them play, they're not even better than a mid-sized football team in, I don't know, Africa or something. Like, and so it's like there's one thing as having confidence in yourself, but overconfidence is never a good thing.
You're right. You're right. So you think that the people who do not have enough grades, they're overconfident. They're more likely to be overconfident. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that people who do not have good grades and still believe that I'm trying to say that people who think that they're the best or they hold them above everyone else are overconfident. I'm not. It has nothing to do with people who have good grades, people who have bad grades.
Right. Yeah.
I don't believe in the grading system.
That's fair. That's fair. That's more than fair, actually. That's more than fair. Right. Okay. So I see. How good do you think? By the way, the schools that are in the house right now, those kind of schools, don't you think that they need some money, they need some funding before they can actually purchase a full-blown campus, a ground and all?
Could you repeat the question, kindly?
Okay. The kind of school that is in a house, let's say.
Yeah.
That kind of school, don't you think that it needs some funds? It needs some money before it. Yeah.
The thing is that education is now become a business.
True.
People do it to make money.
True.
Like, I know teachers who teach in school, they teach in academy, and they're making tens of lakhs, tens of millions easily in a month.
Yeah, a million would be. Yeah.
They're operating upon their name and for their teacher.
Your video is getting stuck, Isa, or maybe it's mine. But yeah, right now you're okay. You're okay right now. But there is also a lag between our streams. That's also a problem. God, Isa, should we postpone this? Maybe I should get you here at my home, and then we should do this.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think?
Sure.
So, ladies and gents, I think I should wrap up session 3 right here. Let's use this as a teaser, and then let's do it at my home. Okay?
Sure.
Let's do it at my home. All right then. I think let's call it a day. This is not working. I'm not happy with this one. So I'll see you next time. And I'll see you, Isa. Let's reschedule. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We can do it on the weekdays, right? Can we do it tomorrow?
It's gonna be a bit difficult on weekdays.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it whenever you're free next. Okay, like whenever you're free. Let's keep in touch, and I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right then. See you guys. See you everyone. Okay. See you guys later. Allah Hafiz.